previously.
So good. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Finally, the day we've been waiting for had come. Early in the morning, we hopped onto our shuttle bus for a 30-minute ride from Ollantaytambo to the entrance of Inca Trail called Kilometer 82 in the town of Piscacucho. When we arrived, porters were already there getting ready for the hike. Also, Miguel, another guide in addition to Josep, was there to join us. Oh, by the way, Josep goes by Joseph or Joe as well. We were given a bag of snacks for the entire hike. Once ready, we had to go through a registration office and show our passports. Then we passed by Interpretation Center. It was easier to understand what's to come with this model map.
Following the railway from Cusco all the way to this place, we have 82 kilometers. That's why we call kilometer 82. The name of this village is Piscacucho. Piscacucho, the beginning of Inca Trail, my dear.
Okay, this entrance is about 5 minutes walk from the checkpoint. And this is it. This is the real beginning. No backing out now.
Day 1 was 11-kilometer hike with 400-meter elevation gain to Huayabamba, and it took about 5 hours. Soon after we started, we stopped for a little ritual.
Yes, smells like a perfume. Pachamama, please. Good weather the following days. We don't want to sacrifice the weather boy.
Apparently, the Asian legend had said something like, if the weather is bad, the youngest in the group must be sacrificed to bring the good weather. In the next 4 days, we kept bothering the youngest guy for weather forecasts and called him the weather boy. I'm sure he had a nightmare about it.
These long uphill are really hard for me.
Okay, I'm so out of breath there, I can't even make out what I just said. I think I was saying going upstairs is hard for me.
I get so out of breath and lightheaded. It's a lightheadedness that's worse for me.
We had arrived at the official rest stop.
This will be last civilized washroom. Wonso.
Make sure to bring small changes for washrooms on day 1.
This is a nice resting place though.
They had little lookouts, store, lawn chairs, and even yard games.
We have ice cream, booze, coffee, fruit. Oh, those are fruit juices. Oh, you have all the little essentials as well. I can throw out your trash. Let's see what's up there. Why am I going upstairs again? I don't know. Yeah, this whole hike, the view's been amazing. And today's weather is actually really nice. Look at the resting place. We are at 2,700 meters above the sea level. It's lower than Cusco.
On day 1, we saw quite a lot of donkey poops along the way, as villagers use donkeys as carriers. But after Huayabamba, donkeys are not allowed on the trail to preserve the original stone stairs. This is also why metal-tipped trekking poles are not allowed.
That's where we came from. The view was amazing. I can barely talk. Another resting place. Everywhere is so beautiful.
We came across the first of many ruins we would pass by on this Inca Trail.
So this place used to be the food storage, kind of like an army fort from the city down there. Yeah, so that was the main city. And this was the food storage. So weather here changes in like seconds, not minutes. Could be raining a little bit, could be sunny, cloudy, windy, and blazing sun. But luckily it hadn't been raining a lot. So thank God, knock on wood.
Make sure to wear layers that can be taken on and off easily.
Yeah, we're at the lunch spot. Okay, so far it's been a little hard for me because I had a mild concussion 3 weeks ago.
If you haven't watched, here's how I got injured. I had headaches for a month from it, and that's how I got scar under my chin and broken finger.
They have a massive headache. Actually, I don't know if the headache is from the altitude or from the previous concussion. I made it.
As soon as we got there, we were greeted with a drink.
I think we got chicha moreda. It's that corn drink. This is an actual village. It's amazing how people still live up in the mountain. So nice. Have soap, water, paper ready.
That's a biodegradable soap made by ladies as part of Planetara program.
And this is where we're gonna have lunch.
What was the name of the dish again?
Papa la huancaína. Potatoes with huancaína sauce.
This looks like chicken noodle soup. It's good. Chicken noodle soup. Right? Oh, okay. We got trout for Maine.
Apparently, trout were introduced from Canada. Since then, they flourished in the region. We had a little visitor.
Oh, you're so cute. Sorry, I can't feed you.
We finished off the impressive lunch with coca tea. I couldn't believe they cooked full course meal so fast on the mountain.
After lunch, there are choice of two trails. One along the river and one up the mountain, with more open, steady. But it takes a little bit longer, about 10 minutes longer. And the one by the river is shorter, shaded. However, he warned that there will be a steep section.
Of course, my eager group picked the riverside.
Then we just, I think, there might be more. You never know.
Down there was where we came from, and we had to climb up this winding road.
Okay, let's see where we are. Hatun Chaka.
Again, this was a quick stop with a private toilet for one soul.
So our group has 16 people, all from Europe, North America, and Australia. I'm Wayabamba.
I liked how the sign shows the elevation and the progress bar of the Inca Trail.
Made it. This is where we're gonna camp. Heard up from here, we're gonna walk about 10 minutes to the actual campsite. We had arrived at our campsite. Look at this. I'm truly very grateful that they gave me a single tent. I could have shared a tent with another lady because we had a even number of ladies and odd number of guys, but I asked and they brought the single tents for two of us. Soon after we settled down, they brought us warm water to clean ourselves. Just washing my hands. Because personally there are mosquitoes, I still have to put bug repellent. There's no point washing my face or anything. But still, it's very nice, very well thought. Tent is all set up. It's so big for a single person camp. I love it. Okay, so the G-Adventure, they already gave me this tarp as a waterproof. It also comes with a super thin mattress. Yeah, it's really thin. It's maybe like a couple of millimeters. Still, it adds up. So as for my gear, I brought this Chinese air pump sleeping pad. So I have my own expensive equipment, Thermarest, but then both of them, the pillow and the sleeping pad, they're too heavy because they were separate and supposedly better quality, so they're too heavy. So I got the cheaper, all-in-one, but it's been working really well. And they have a footstep to inflate. I got my sleeping bag And this is the sleeping bag liner from Mount Equipment Co-op. So far, it's not that cold, so I think I'll be okay tonight at least. Oh, I didn't realize they had our drinking water set up already.
They provided boiled water for drinking.
And here's the soap for washing hands. This is right by the camp. Oh, this is rear. You can get hot shower. You can get beer. Kind of at the entrance of the town, there's a rear bar. We couldn't believe it. So you can get all kinds of drinks. Pisco sour, Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is a type of cocktail here. Mojitos, beer, and all the little stuff. That's amazing. Wow, they have all kinds of beer, Gatorade, Inca Cola. You can get toilet paper, Lay's chips, cookies. Sorry for the reflection. But basically, you have types of chips, Doritos, Skittles, Snickers, Reese's, Kit Kat, Pringles, Coca candy, crackers, Ritz. Oh, they have even cigarette. Wow, you can get wine, all these fancy drinks.
Too bad I was so dehydrated, I couldn't get drinks.
This is so fancy. This is last I expected up in the mountain.
Few hours before dinner, we had tea time.
What is this? Margarine? Not even butter.
Strawberry.
Oh, okay, strawberry jam.
Or you call it jelly?
I know what this is. Honey.
That's there's
Yes.
the picture of the bee gives
Yeah.
that away.
Coffee.
That's what
Okay, I have no idea what these are.
Country bakery.
Oh, it's hot chocolate. Okay. Tea. Regular black tea.
Just like lunch, dinner was impressive again.
Okay, looks like rice, potato, and then of course mine has cilantro. Okay, for me, the mashed potato, pasta, unknown patty thingy, maybe chicken.
The chef accommodated all the dietary preferences of the group, like no cilantro and different types of vegetarians.
And spicy pico de gallo. Then we got munya tea. Munya tea is the wild mint tea, supposed to help with digestion, stomach. I definitely need it. Okay, so on day one, the washroom situation's been really good. In fact, some of them are better than the ones in the city. At least the flush was working. We didn't have to pour the bucket of water just to flush. And you just have to pay 1 sol, and the ladies will give you this toilet paper. But heard starting tomorrow, it's free. However, there won't be any toilet papers. I'm just rolling it up and getting it ready, and folding my toilet papers. Last thing before going to bed is to brush teeth. And they gave us a boiled water to brush teeth, and then after you brush your teeth, you just leave the cup outside of the tent, and the porter will collect it for us. So obviously there's no place to take shower or wash.
Actually, that's not true. I just didn't know there would be shower available.
So it's gonna be baby wipes and dry shampoo whole trip. And to reduce the weight, I put everything in Ziploc bags. Just counted everything, just the amount that you needed. And everything is in this super light bags. Good enough. Sure, so far I don't feel too gross. Morning. This is the dreaded day of day 2. It's 5 a.m. and they just brought us coca tea. This is like a partially wake-up call, and to help with the high altitude.
So it got really cold throughout the night. My body was okay, but then my face was starting to get cold, and then the problem is this side was sloped, so my whole sleeping bag was kind of going towards my feet. It was keep creeping downwards. Anyways, well, I'm wearing everything I have right now. So this hot coca tea is perfect for cold weather. I had a chance to meet some of my amazing porters before breakfast. Oh, is this like porridge?
Yeah, it's like porridge.
Oh, is that your hot chocolate you put? It's like hot chocolate on honey?
Hot chocolate.
Okay.
Large,
Jam.
Oh. Looks like egg frittata. Oh, is it quiche? Oh, well, I say potatoes, of course. Peru has thousands of types of potatoes and corns. Plantain. Yeah, it looks like alpaca face. Here's a summary of our Inca Trail. We are right here, going up there, and this will be our campsite. Day 2. It's been so far steady uphill, completely uphill. I used the salbutamol puffer. For high altitude sickness, my friends and I started taking Diamox, the high altitude medication, a few days before our trip. And my doctor prescribed salbutamol inhaler, and it really helped. I don't want to know what it would have been like without the medications. Oh, and day 2 was definitely worse than day 1. Okay. We had a quick break at the first official break place. So that place is called Ayapatat. Yeah, so they have nice washroom, flush toilet. It's time to go again. At this point, my friend got really sick on the toughest hiking day. Several people, including Joe, Miguel, and even Chef, stepped up to carry her stuff, but still we could no longer keep up with our group, and either Joe or Miguel always stayed behind with us. She felt bad thinking she was slowing me down, but I needed that slow pace for myself too. I don't think I could have done any better. Already I see a lot more vegetation. It's like a jungle, like the Amazon jungle. So far, there's been quite a bit of mosquitoes, so the bug repellent are a must. Sunblock is also a must, even in cloudy days, as UV is stronger in high altitude. It's so beautiful. Walking into a mystic forest would be better if it wasn't for all this walking upstairs. We made a quick stop for a break with yet another stunning view. So being slowest had a major disadvantage of catching up constantly. We couldn't take long breaks since everyone was waiting ahead, and the times when we caught up, they were ready to move on because they had taken their breaks already. Of course, our group had to be faster than average, and there were a few very eager people. We just wish we didn't slow them down too much. It started to rain. So we put on poncho, but then I'm too hot. I gotta take this off. Actually, it's not raining too much. We're almost at our second break place. 3760 meters. Okay, so here, this is the last place you can get water and snacks. Yeah, like I think this is like just completely last place until you go to Machu Picchu. So if you need anything, you gotta buy it here. As always, this place is so beautiful. But very windy though. So some groups will have lunch here, but our group, G Adventures, we decided not to have lunch here because Joe said it's really hard to digest, especially going up even higher altitude. We made a good choice. Later, the other group got caught on heavy rain and they arrived at the campsite in dark, soaking wet. Okay, so they have a lot of interesting stuff here. They have all kinds of drinks, even alcoholic drinks, and all kinds of, oh wow, they have really nice snacks. I gotta come back with my money. Oh, and Kuka candies, sour gummies, oh, Inca Cola, all types of
beer, chocolates. Wow, very impressive. Yeah, I heard these ladies carry like 25, 30 kilometers from the first resting place. Every morning, they bring everything from to up to here. That's just amazing. Wow, they even have a bug repellent and sunblock.
We began our last approach to Dead Woman's Pass, the highest point on Inca Trail at 4,200 meters above sea level.
This is so beautiful. Cloud is just hanging at the middle of the mountain. Well, we're so high up, it's really not moving. It's just kind of circling around right here.
As we were walking along, we saw the whole process of cloud moving in and getting caught there. Now all these stone stairs were original. It was unbelievable to think that I was walking the same trail that Inca Empire built more than 500 years ago.
Now the cloud is passing by us. Can't see anything. This is amazing. Wow. That's where it's supposed to be. Huge valley.
Finally, cloud had passed by and we could see the ice cap on the other side of the mountain.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I made it to the Dead Woman's Pass. Pass or pat? Yeah, pass. Yeah. Regardless, despite the nasty altitude sickness, it's a little cloudy right now, and climate changes rapidly. Let's see, down there where there's a sun right now, that's the Wayabamba. That was where we camped last night, and we walked all the way up here. So not bad for sickos. I gotta show you the sign.
Silly me, I thought it was named Dead Woman's Pass because the climb was so treacherous that a woman would die, but it's simply because it's shaped like a woman.
Oh my god, wow. This side is all completely cloud. Okay. Yay. Oh, here. We are at the highest point of Inca Trail.
By the time we were leaving, the cloud had cleared up and we started our descent. For downhill, we learned that we need to extend trekking poles to chest level and take wrists out of the straps so we don't trip on them in the case of fall.
Going down seems even more dangerous. Very steep. Wow. Beautiful everywhere. My gosh, we made it to the campsite.
Every time we reached the campsite, porters clapped for us. I felt so appreciative but embarrassed at the same time because really they are the ones who need applause. I was so glad the lunch was ready. Because we decided not to have lunch before Dead Woman's Pass, it was late and everyone was hungry.
I've never seen mushroom ceviche. You said mushroom, then there's sweet potatoes, corn, beef, quinoa, potato. I was hoping for yuca. But potato is good too. Yeah, we're in for a trip. We got apple cake. There's so many things I wanted to tell you, but then with the altitude sickness, I was just surviving, like literally just surviving. I couldn't feel much, I couldn't talk much. Yeah, it was tough. Now, porters, they're just amazing. They call themselves warriors. They do deserve to be called warriors. They carry 25 kilograms. We carry about, say, like 6 to 8 kilograms ourselves, just our own day trip stuff. Just the things that we need while we are hiking, not even the camping gears. So they carry 25 kilograms. They start behind us.
After they clean up the campsite, they even roll up the sleeping bags and mats for you.
And every time there's a lunch spot and campsite or dinner spot, they'll be there way before us. They would have set up everything They treat us like kings and queens. So just now, when we arrived at the camp, it started raining, and like sometimes we leave the doors open, the tents open, and we're having lunch. While we're having lunch, when it started raining a lot, all the porters they were running around the campsite, closing our tents so that our stuff don't get wet. They're running around just to help keep our stuff dry. They're just amazing. So I heard now they have a regulation to protect themselves. But however, before they didn't have any, regulations, so they would carry even more, like more than 25 kilograms. And get this, they would do this like Inca Trail 4 to 5 times a week. Think about it, 4 to 5 times a week. They're doing it non-stop, back and forth, back and forth. But now to save their bodies, now they're not allowed to do it more than 3 times a week. And also we measure everything, and now they can only carry up to 25 kilograms. But some of them, they don't even have proper hiking gears, proper hiking boots. I've seen some porters, they're running down the rock steps on their sandals, while we're huffing and puffing with our fancy hiking boots and walking poles. It always amazes me. So during the hike itself, walking poles and the water bladder's been my savior. The walking poles gave me a lot of support, especially when I wasn't feeling too well. And the water bladder, you don't have time to keep stopping and taking your water bottle out. So you just have the water bladder tube out, and then while you're walking, you can just constantly drinking water. So that's been amazing. Those two are must. Also, you can rent walking poles here, and actually renting stuff is really, really cheap. However, the rental walking poles are heavier, a little bit heavier.
Although some people found walking poles slow them down and cumbersome.
Okay, washroom tour time. Sorry, it's dark. There's the running water, cold water. Also, all the waters here are glacier water, that's why it's cold. Okay, so this is the squatting toilet. So you can actually flush here, and there's the squat. I'm not sure which way you're supposed to face, but you squat and then you flush.
Keep in mind that the water overflows when you flush.
Oh, and there's a trash can where you throw out your garbage. Okay, now we also have a tent portable toilet here. So G Adventure, they set it up for us because the toilets are very far. They set it up close to the tent so we can use it at night instead of walking over everywhere. This is for only number 1, not number 2. Where's that? Oh, and they put the toilet paper.
I snuck into kitchen while chefs were cooking dinner. I couldn't believe they made full course meals on propane camping stoves.
Semolina soup. I've never tried semolina. We got rice, veggie. This almost looks like chicken cordon bleu, and spicy salsa. The best.
Pico de gallo can be very spicy, so make sure to try it first.
We got munya tea to ease the stomach.
Everyone had some degree of GI problems from high altitude.
It's really cold here because of high altitude, so I'm wearing all possible layers. Everything I have, literally. And I got the gloves. It's gonna be a cold night. So tomorrow morning is 5 a.m. get up again, and we're gonna start the day with coca tea again. So the porters will bring the coca tea and wake us up. And see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be the longest day of hiking. So it's not gonna be as hard. So today was the hardest, but tomorrow's gonna be longest. Okay, then see you tomorrow.
In the next episode, we conquered Inca Trail and finally made to Machu Picchu. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button so you don't miss the next video.